Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I am going to be going ahead and doing another beginner series or a beginner episode, and what we are going to be doing is actually looking at how to use loose glitter with acrylic. So there's so many ways you can do that, and I'm going to share the basics with you guys just to help you out if you are a beginner nail technician learning from scratch, teaching yourself, and coming to YouTube for all of the ins and outs of nail application. Then this is the place to be for you, because I'm doing a huge series of beginner videos and I'm really hoping you guys are going to enjoy them. So I've already gone ahead, as you can see, I've just prepared my tip stand. So these are the acrylic blocks that we have available on the website. You can shop my products on the link in the description box, and I'll be sure to list everything that I use in today's video. So don't worry about that. It's going to be jam-packed with information. I don't want you to think, oh, I need to remember this, remember that. I'll link it all down below so you guys can check it out there. So I've just got my 3 practice tips ready. Now, loose glitter can come in all sorts of different, types and shapes, sizes and colours. So for example, here we have Fairy Tale Frenzy. This is quite a chunky mix of shapes. There's iridescent matte pieces and all of that. And then here we have, sorry, I went way off camera then. We have Paradise. This is a fine mix. So I'm going to show you different ways on how to use these products and how to use them really well and successfully to make sure that your nails are going to look, pretty. You don't want to look like you've just stuck a load of glitter on there. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but why not maximize the way things can look? So the first way, obviously, let me just get a little paper lint-free pad. So obviously you want to be picking up a bead of clear acrylic. I'm using the size 12 brush from Glitter Planet, and I'm just dipping into my monomer. I'm going to pick up a bead of clear acrylic. So I'm going to show you guys the size. Oh, there's a little fluff in there. So I've just picked up a small bead. I'm going to go straight into my monomer, wiggle that around to pick up the product. And that is kind of, the first way that you can pick up your glitter. Most easiest way. Super pretty, super cute. Let's pick up the chunky one. You're going to need a little bit more of a wetter bead for chunky glitters, just to make sure that it can pick up, all the shapes and everything like that. And you're going to apply it differently to the nails so that the acrylic comes off to the surface of the nail and then it can stick down. But we're going to get into that and I'm going to explain it to you guys in more detail. But that is the basics of picking up your loose glitters. Now, we have so many loose glitters at Glitter Planet. We have over 400 available, and that is without the pigment, so you should definitely check out our range. But yeah, that's the basics there. So let's actually put together some small designs and let me talk you through the steps on applying these in different ways. So for example, with the Paradise one, which is this gorgeous teal, beautiful shimmery mix, I'm going to come in and I'm going to use a coloured acrylic with it. So I'm going to use Mint Ninja as kind of like the base. So I'm going to pick up a nice bead of that. I'm not going to focus too much on this because we are focusing on glitter application with acrylic. So I'm just going to apply my coloured powder. Whatever glitter you are working with, if you are following along or trying out this, just choose one that matches your glitter that you have. So the next step is now to pick up our glitter. Before doing that though, I want to give you a little tip on getting the glitter to stick to your nails better when you're applying them. Just pick up a small bead of clear acrylic and literally wash it on the nail. It's not for thickness, it's not for anything special, it's literally just so that it grabs a hold of that glitter when you apply your bead to the nail and release it. So we're going to come in, we're wiggling around. I'm going to show you bead pickup as well a bit closer, so don't worry about that. I've wiggled around in my glitter just as I showed you earlier, I'm going to press that onto the nail, and now I can pat that with my brush and really work that into position. I'm going to flip my brush around, blend it up. Funny that I'm doing an ombre nail since I just did a beginner ombre for you guys, but yeah, this is more focused on, you know, loose glitter pickup and how to use it correctly. And there we have it. That is literally as simple as that. Let me get it onto here. So that is one way of picking up your glitter and using it on the nail. So we've got a coloured acrylic at the cuticle, we've blended that product down, we've applied our clear acrylic wash underneath the glitter, and then we've applied our loose glitter by picking it up with a bead of clear acrylic. So the next one I'm going to show you guys is how to use chunks of glitter. So like I showed you, the Fairy Tale Frenzy is a perfect example of like a chunky glitter shape. So for this you can use either a triangle tray or just a lint-free wipe. We have bundle packs of lint-free wipes and you get like 500 in a pack, and you're just going to pick out some of the pieces that you'll be using, pop them on there. So I've just sprinkled some on, you can see all the individual shapes, and I'm just going to pop that to the side. So next my job is to come in and apply my coloured acrylic to this nail because I want a coloured base. Now I'm not going to lie, I do love the clear nails with the sprinkles of glitter in. Do you notice shapes? I think they look absolutely bomb. But for this one, I'm coming in with Lilac Rose, and I'm going to apply this to my nail all over, complete full coverage. So I'm going to start just about in the centre. I'm going to blend that down the nail. I'm going to blend it back up the nail, and I might just need another bead as well, just to make sure that cuticle is perfecto. Now whilst this acrylic powder is still wet, I'm going to use that to my advantage. It's going to act as a glue without having to add any extra product on there, bulking up the nail, or, you know, adding anything unnecessary. So whilst it's still wet, we're going to come in. I'm going to try and get these on camera as well. I will try and show you guys in more detail. So I'm going to pop those here. So we're going to come in and pick up our shapes, and we're going to put them on the nail literally exactly where we want them. And it's as simple as that for this one. So our acrylic is wet and we are using that to our advantage, and we are pressing in that loose glitter and applying it exactly where we want it. So I'm going to get another star, and you know what, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the Paradise as well. I'm just going to dab my brush in there, sorry, off camera, miles away, and I'm going to also pat that just between the glitter that we applied the chunks of. And that is how you can use chunky glitters, simply by applying it into your wet acrylic and just pushing that glitter in there for it to, you know, keep a hold of. So that is another way of applying your chunky glitters. How stinking cute are they? It's always good to know how to work with your products so that you can get the best from them and offer the best to your clients. So now I'm going to do like a bit more of a close-up and a look into my clear acrylic whilst I actually pick up that product. I'm going to choose a different glitter for that as well. I'm going to use Princess, which is this absolutely stunning glitter. It's just stunning. Hopefully I can get you guys in enough. Let me zoom out slightly. That should be better. So I'm going to pick up and I'm just going to simply apply to my lint-free wipe that I demonstrated on earlier. So I'm in my monomer. I'm picking up a bead of clear. just for 2 counts. Dab, dab. We want it nice and wet. I'm circling around in my glitter, just nice and smooshy. And then here she is, Princess, and we're gonna release that. And there we have it. That's as simple as it is for these fine glitters. Again, you can do it with the chunky glitters as demonstrated, but it's also nice to, you know, arrange those a little bit nicer on the nail. So I'm going to do a full nail of the Princess, hopefully with you guys in shot as well. With you guys in shot. I'm talking to my acrylic like it's somebody. You know, with the clear and the glitter in shot so you guys can see how I'm working. So we're coming in, the basics, especially for a full nail. I'm going to come in with my clear acrylic wash first. It's going to act as a sticky base to hold on to that product. Back into my liquid, picking up another clear bead. Into my glitter, moosh it around. You want to give it a bit of a mix. We're going to place that on the nail. And we're going to be able to just simply almost paint this product on. Since we have a lot of glitter particles in there, they spread super far. You can come in and add more or less if you feel like you need it, but I think that's pretty awesome. I like the coverage on that. It looks amazing. So I'm just going to apply that onto my little tip stand. And then you guys can see how that turned out just for a full glitter nail. How stunning and how easy is that? As far as picking up glitter with acrylic, I think that's it. I guess with chunky nails, right, so let me do one last one. One last little demo. So if you are, let me get another wipe. If you're using chunky glitters and you want to do a complete nail, there is certain ways that you do need to do it. So I'll demonstrate that with Pixel, which is this gorgeous square glitter, beautiful rainbow shifting shades, and we've just got a pad here. So I'm going to pick up a bead and I'm going to pick up my glitter just the same way that I demonstrated. So there we have the product on the brush. So I'm going to come and do it on the nail. Can you see how that is just not going to release? I'm going to have to wipe it, which is fine, but then that means that the other side that's come into contact with the nail has no acrylic product touching it. That is going to lead to either separation or a possible product breakdown sooner than you want it. So what you need to do with chunky glitters especially, you need that clear base to start with. We're going to then pick up our glitter. What I like to do, sorry I went out of frame again, what I like to do is roll it off my brush and then work it into the product to make sure that that acrylic is really gripping a hold of the glitter particles. That way you make sure that everything is completely coated and, you know, wrapped and encased in the acrylic. So imagine you've got, you know, a glitter particle here, acrylic, we want it fully wrapped so that it's held onto nicely to attach to that nail. What else? I think that's pretty much it. If you do have any questions, obviously in all of my beginner videos, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them as best as I can and get through them all. I do get a lot of comments, but I'll try my best, as I said. So yeah, that's pretty much it for picking up glitter and working with acrylic. I've done a few demos, explained a few bits and bats, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to like, share and comment. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my other beginner videos. I'll link the playlist down below, or you can head straight to my channel. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, please remember that you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye. See ya.